Yeah, considering that movie, not shit happened in that movie.
Yeah, we didn't even rate it. It's
It's there's nothing to say about the
there's nothing to
rating.
rate it.
Halle Berry looked good in those pajamas. The end. Hey everybody, welcome to Out the Truck Pod with Jordan and Darius. This is our movie review segment. My name is Jordan. That's Jordan be writing on all socials.
And I'm Darius. That's D's all up in the area on all socials.
And today we're going to be reviewing the cult classic B.A.P.S. Came out in 1997, starring Halle Berry, Natalie Desselle, rest in peace, Martin Landau, Ian Richardson, Pierre Richards, and Bernie Mac, also rest in peace. B.A.P.S. is about Niecy and Mickey, who are two ambitious waitresses from Georgia who head to LA to audition for a music video dance role, hoping to raise money to open their dream business, a combination hair salon and soul food restaurant. Through a wild turn of events, they end up living in a Beverly Hills mansion, pretending to be the granddaughters of a wealthy ailing millionaire's long lost love. Along the way, they bring plenty of Southern flavor, gold teeth, and sky high hair to the upper class. I'll toss to you for Act One.
Act one, from Georgia to Beverly Hills. Niecy and Mickey pack up their dreams and heavy Southern accents to make it big in LA. When the video audition falls through, they get scouted by the scheming nephew of an aging billionaire, Mr. Blackmore, who offers them 10 bands, $10,000 to bring joy to his uncle's final days. Shout out Robert Townsend. I didn't even know he directed this.
Oh shit.
He puts people on, man. Bernie Mac was in this joint. Faison Love was
Yeah.
in this joint. AJ Johnson was in this joint. It's
Hmm.
funny we'll go back in 90's movies and just seeing all the cameo appearances.
Yeah.
It's funny. Movie opens with the breakfast diner, and it just made me wish that Raleigh actually had a good breakfast diner. Not brunch, actual
Yeah.
greasy
Yeah.
spoon breakfast diner. We do not have one of those. If you are listening and you are so inclined, start one. What you got for Act One?
Please. Yeah, the first thing I thought of when they opened the opening scene was Waffle House.
Man, them motherfucking pork chops look so good on them hash browns and
Yeah,
them
they did,
eggs.
man.
Nothing like that exists in Raleigh.
Um, I know, man, it sucks. It's funny that made me think of like when I've worked in like various, restaurants and fast food and all that stuff. And it's when the guy asked for like he's like, no, I wanted it hard, toasted hard, but not burnt, whatever. And it's always the customers who are the most high maintenance that give the worst tips.
Yeah. Why'd you burn my toast, baby? This movie is so 90's because it's just
It is.
just people telling jokes. It don't make no damn sense. Like
You none at all. There's really no plot.
it's just um being in the club without $16 is absolutely insane.
That should be a crime, actually. That's you should go to jail for that. What did you expect to happen? What did you think you were gonna buy for $16? That's what I want to know.
just I don't like you just stay in the crib, man. It's cool. Just lay low for a
Yeah,
little
just sit
bit.
out, wait for the next paycheck. It's a Friday every week. It's
Yeah,
cool.
like the same people
Um,
gonna be in the same spots. You ain't missing nothing.
correct. Yeah, it's funny because like I'm like you're out on, but it was funny that when they met the dudes at the bar and they're like, all right, it's ladies' night, and the guys were like, well.
They thought that meant that they don't, dude. When's the last time you think Halle Berry's paid for her own beverage?
Uh, I mean, honestly, I don't think she's ever probably had to pay
Ever.
for her own
Like, I
beverage.
really
A woman
don't.
that beautiful? Do you think she? I don't think. Yeah, no. Do you think she knows how much rent is?
Uh, it's funny though, because this is probably the worst she's looked in a movie. You actually have to
And she
try.
wasn't. And she was looked amazing in this movie
Yeah,
still.
like of all of her movie looks, this is probably the worst one. They couldn't make her look
Yeah,
poor and broke if they tried. Like they
they
tried and
really
it did
couldn't.
not work.
It just looked like she was in a Halloween costume.
Yeah, it really did. It looked like she was acting.
Yeah, yeah, literally. Yeah.
What else you got for Act One?
So we got okay. They're dancing they're in the line for the video vixen auditions or whatever, and they're dancing in the street like deranged prostitutes. And then you see the Hispanic guy, and he's like, "Yeah, I want to cast you guys in a role or whatever." In fact, they were like, "Yeah, cool, we'll do it." Like that didn't sound creepy at all to you or underhanded in any way.
In the 90's, man, no one cared about sex trafficking. Also, the
That's true.
prize was 10 grand. And so
Yeah.
they were flying they spend all their savings to fly to LA for one day to win 10 bands. And then what? Like I don't
Yeah, I don't.
Were
Yeah, I
they
don't.
gonna
Could you
move
open a restaurant
there?
for $10,000? I
No.
don't know.
I mean, no. I don't
And
know what it was
if
in
you
the
could open the
90s.
restaurant, you couldn't. Still, you'd have to like pay rent and have an apartment or something. You know,
So you don't
they
need to
didn't
move
think
to
that all the
LA
way
to
through.
open a restaurant. How much money,
Ye-
again, 90s movies, but like how much do they think Video Girls made?
I don't know.
They
I don't
didn't think
know.
it
I
through.
wonder. Huh?
Because
That's a good question.
I don't even think you could get, well, you could now for sure, but in the 90s, you might get into an apartment with 10 grand, but that's three
Yeah.
months. That's all your rent gonna be burnt up. So
True.
you got anything else for Act
Yeah.
One?
Not much happens in Act One. Honestly, they're just they're with those bum dudes. Uh, okay. Actually, why were they dressed like it was the '70s? I mean, the dudes like who were in the club. Why were they dressed like that? What was with the fits? Like he's wearing a hat and a wig. I was genuinely confused.
Fucking movie, man. I don't know. It's a Robin Townsend movie. They just
Yeah, yeah.
and then, yeah, like no, maybe it might have been like a theme party, but no one else was dressed that way. I think it was a very heavy-handed way of saying these were like older,
Really.
washed, outdated losers. It's just
Yeah.
very,
Yeah, I
very
think so.
heavy-handed with it.
Yeah. Either that or that was like Robert Townsend's take on like Southern fashion in the '90s.
Could be, could be. All right, Act Two, the makeover of a mansion. Instead of letting Beverly Hills change them, Niecy and Mickey completely remodel the mansion's vibe. They teach the stiff butler Manley how to groove, cook up comfort food, and form a genuine heartwarming bond with Mr. Blakemore, who finds a renewed spark for life. Is this a magical Negro movie? Because I feel like it is.
Yes,
Uh,
absolutely. 100%. I thought the same thing. This movie is like if you take Bring Down the House but remove like the nuance. Like Bringing Down the House, it was there was an element of that, but it was like that was the joke. I think they were dead serious.
No, they were dead serious. Like she literally
Yeah.
feeds him like seasoned food, and he like comes back to life. And the next day, he's like
Yeah, she's like,
doing the
"Ooh,
bankhead
Master
bounce.
John." She's like, "Ooh, Master Johnson, I'm gonna get Master Johnson. I cook up some real good food for you, sir."
It's so bad.
She's like, "Nah, you need some collard green."
Yeah, that was not a healthy plate either. She's like, this is gonna be healthy for you. None of that.
Yeah, even the butler was like, isn't this like high in sodium and won't you
Yeah.
like get diabetes and or high blood
Also,
pressure or whatever?
like the plate was this big, like the portion sizes were out of control, and it's like,
Yeah,
I mean, it's not deep fried, I guess, but that doesn't
you're
necessarily
right.
mean it's healthy.
She was like,
It,
I cook good for you, sir.
it really is a magical Negro movie. They like taught him how to dance. It's
Yeah, yeah, they really did. They really,
it's
really did. Uh,
oh man.
the crazy part is this movie came out in '97. Halle Berry got X-Men like 3 years later.
Yeah, I mean, what's funny because I was like looking and I was like, is this like her breakout role or something? And she just took it. But like, no, she had done Boomerang.
Yeah.
Um, Jason's Lyric. No, that
Uh,
was Jada Pinkett Smith.
yeah,
But she had
Jada.
credits. Like she didn't have to do this.
She had
She's,
had done shit. Yeah.
she was just. I mean, she wanted. I mean, she black. Maybe she just wanted to work with Robert Townsend, who's a legend. You know.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. I would assume that's what it was. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they definitely played the magical Negroes in this movie for sure. It made me think of, okay, so I got a question for you. If you were to remake this movie today with like two modern celebrities, actresses, whoever, who would you cast as the characters as the two girls in this movie? Because I have mine. I wanted to see if you have the same people.
They have to be just as outlandish.
Yeah.
I mean, she might be too old for the role now, but
Mhm.
Tiffany Haddish
Ooh,
and
okay. Yeah, yeah.
Kiki Wyatt is her name.
Palmer.
Kiki
Palmer.
Palmer and Tiffany Haddish is who
Okay.
I would go with. But
That's
Tiffany
that's
Haddish might
that's
be
a
too
good
old
duo.
now.
Yeah, yeah, I think so. That's a good duo. Mine was Sexy Red and Young Miami.
Well, thought we were talking about actual actresses.
Okay, okay. Actresses, I guess I would go Kiki Palmer too, and then I'd maybe go. Who's like a young black actress? I mean, do we have? We don't have a lot. Maybe like Chloe Bailey. I feel
Yeah,
like she could
that's
be
a good
funny
one.
in that kind of role. She wants to be
Sexy
sexy.
Red and Young Miami couldn't read the script, so I don't really know
That is
how they
also
would
true.
get through the filming of the movie. I don't know. They still read with their finger on the page. You got anything else for Act Two, man?
Act two, Act two. Oh yeah, so I do love the scene where he sends the butler or whatever to the record store,
Yeah.
and there's like a list of records that they need him to get, and so when he walks in, the black dude's like, "Hey man, so we got the classical section right over there."
It was a funny movie. I laughed a few times. It's
Yeah,
well, I mean, I would do the same. I'd
yeah,
be like,
for sure.
I mean, I might ask what you're looking for, but like, I
Yeah,
would
like the Kenny
assume,
G is over here, sir.
yeah, I would assume that he was, looking for Beethoven's greatest hits or whatever.
Right. Yeah. I will say though, the "Bitch Better Have My Money" is one of my favorite and most underrated songs from the 90's. I don't know if you've ever heard it before.
I'm
Um,
certain I have. I just can't
it's a
recall it.
banger. I love that song. It's very misogynistic, so like maybe don't play it around women, but it's a fun song to listen to.
Women are currently
Um,
listening to Spin That, so I don't really think they're
yeah, you know what? That is
quite
also true.
discerning in the
Yeah.
content. Not all women, token disclaimer. But no, I mean it's a magical Negro movie, but like that's fine. It's okay.
100%. Yeah. It wasn't
It's
it wasn't supposed to be anything important or culturally significant.
right. It's fine to make silly shit. I mean, we need more whimsy in Hollywood. So,
Yeah, we do.
anything else for Act Two?
Uh, yeah, that's all I got for Act Two.
Moving into Act Three, we got the real princesses. The nephew's greedy scheme unravels when the girls realize they're being used to manipulate Mr. Blakemore's will. Despite the drama and a devastating loss, Niecy and Mickey prove that their heart and loyalty were always real, ultimately getting the happy ending and the business that they fought for. I love how they've done all of this in like 3 weeks.
Right.
Speaking of funny, man, AJ Johnson crying by the pool. I laughed out loud, man, when he
No, that
said
was funny. That's
you shouldn't
funny.
have to wear your Sunday clothes on Wednesday. That's funny. I That was pretty
No,
damn
he was
good.
funny. He's
Um,
like, you should have a backyard.
I want to eat too. Y'all go to restaurants and don't order food?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What did he say they had? Like Parmesan and water or something like
Yeah.
that?
He said you shouldn't have to wear your Sunday clothes on Wednesday. That's so bad. Why does she only have three
I have
outfits?
2 days of clothes.
That's poor, man. That is
Yeah, no,
deep
that's
in them trenches.
yeah, that's like
Um,
worse than Set It Off.
oh, for sure. To no one's surprise, critics hated this movie. But it's a hood classic. But
Yeah,
critics hated, what's the Napoleon Dynamite? Like every movie ain't supposed to
yeah.
be super serious. So, but
98
critics,
on Rotten Tomatoes.
yeah, critics hated it, but the hood loved it, and ultimately,
The Hood did love it. The Hood loved it.
critics. I
Yeah,
mean, Halle Berry's has a lot of movies like that,
she
where
makes a lot of yeah.
yeah, I mean, she's not a great actress.
She
She's just
well,
hot.
true. She's like she. So I would say more so. I think she's a good actress. I just think that she's almost like Kobe Bryant, where like is a legend, like all time great, but like if you look at the shooting percentage, it's really not that good.
Yeah.
But they gave you moments.
And the highs were high. You got anything else
Yeah.
for Act Three?
Um, I did like at the end where he's passed away. The old guy passed away, and they're saying like they're telling the lawyer like, okay, hey, so like just like we weren't actually related to his long lost love or whatever. And they're like, she's like, yeah, he knew that. She didn't have any kids.
Yeah.
It was a nice little sweet touch at the end of the movie. That they had grown to love that guy for all of 3 weeks or however long they'd been in LA.
After he literally given them thousands of dollars and you know,
Yeah, funded their
um,
lifestyle and shopping and all that.
it's kind of
This
sad that
movie
like,
actually,
go ahead.
uh, this movie actually is. This is basically we take spin that and make it a movie.
Yeah, I was
That's
gonna
what this
say
is. It's BAPS.
he spent his last days with hookers. They even fuck. It's like
I thought that too because at one point I was like, "Are you not gonna really?"
spent his last days tricking on escorts his nephew found in a line, and he on his dying
Right.
bed he's with two escorts and two schemers. Like live a life
That's
so
a
you
bad way
don't
to go
spend your
out.
last couple weeks entertaining two strange women who are just there because you're rich.
Yeah, that's a bad way to go. That's a bad way to go out, man.
Who are lying to you about their connection. You
And
know,
they're lying to you, but you just want the company you're gonna
because
put
all
up
you
with it.
got, that's the only person that's been nice to you in fucking years. What a miserable living. But
Yeah, aside from the
he went out with a
scammers,
smile on his face, you know. So
he did. He did. Lawyer was
what
cute though.
there she was. What else you got for Act Three?
That's literally all I have for Act Three. I'm not even gonna lie to you. There's not a lot that happens in this movie.
No.
It's just like it's just
It's
them being funny.
Yeah, and it's short. But I got a closing question.
Okay.
So the hybrid business model was a soul food hair salon, which is
Yeah, yeah,
unsanitary as
yeah.
hell, but that's beside the point.
That's fuck. That's disgusting.
Um, if we were to open a podcast studio with a hybrid business, what would the business be? I want to see if we have the same answer.
Okay. Huh. Um. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, so podcast studio slash something. I'm gonna go sports bar.
I have bar. We got the right answer. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah. Probably we get people drunk and just record episodes with them.
There you go.
Get these crazy sports takes off.
All right. All right. Thanks for listening. My name is Darius. That's D's I Love Me Area on all socials.
And I'm Jordan. That's Jordy B Writing on all socials.
Please rate, like, and subscribe. We're at Out the Trunk Pod on all socials. That is Out the Trunk Pod on all socials.
And for any ongoing movie recommendations, feel free to reach out to us via reach out to us via email at outthetrunkpod@gmail.com. That's outthetrunkpod@gmail.com. That's a wrap. Thanks for coming to the movies with us. We'll be back next week with another episode.
All right,
Y'all
y'all.
take care.